Hey, welcome back, everyone. No, I'm not gonna lie, did not expect you all to be back exactly. But anyways, how's it going? Firstly, let's just acknowledge the fact how part one kind of ended on a cliffhanger. Also, how many times I said the word obviously, or how Tech Corp will be referred to as Tech Headquarters from now on due to soon copyright purposes. But all in all, the lesson we learned here today is that everyone has flaws. But you should forget about all that because even though I just reminded you of all the mess ups I did. Okay, anyways, you're back for a reason. And that reason being the second part to Xander Evan's unique life, right? I mean, why else would you be here unless it's against your will, which I have no problem. Okay. I'm getting off track. Let's continue back to Xander's story. The cry of help activated Xander's senses. But these senses aren't your typical basic enhanced smell, touch, sound, taste, the basic senses, shindig you all probably think about. Yeah, well, no. What happened was that Xander was startled by a loud, squealing, annoying sound, which so happened to make him teleport to the sound. Or, well, kinda-ish. Well, the way to use his teleporting ability is by strengthened thought and senses. By hearing the screeching sound, Xander immediately got frightened and retaliated with this ability. As anyone would do, Xander slowly begins to, how do I phrase this? Flip the freaking out! He repeatedly keeps teleporting to randomized pattern areas in the school from which he's thinking about in any order as long as he keeps deeply thinking about it, as I explained before. Such places as the rough impact of the metal lockers, or even an awkward library encounter with a new freshman girl in complete awe and confusion of how a measly, not so little anymore, Xander got into the library so quickly, and of course, drumroll please, thank you, has to end up in the end face first inside the school toilet bowl. Don't ask me why Xander is thinking of a toilet bowl, but just know it wasn't very pleasant. School toilet bowls, they're not very clean. Well, the fun doesn't stop there. Completely flabbergasted, out of breath, and hyperventilating, Xander helplessly soaked in toilet water makes a run for his locker before being stopped by the call for help. Me Ellie. Well, her full name is Elena, but Xander refers to her as Ellie so he doesn't mistake her for Hyena with that high-pitched voice. Anyways, Ellie is a 16-year-old who is practically just loud. Wow, that's literally all you need to describe her. Huh. I thought I made her more interesting. Never mind, okay. Yeah, you may think this is the girl in any other superhero story. The ooh la la. But no. As Xander was not, Ellie has a very obnoxious and open personality. She's a very tough girl who can stand up for herself. Yet she couldn't simply just ask for help, like from a dean or a teacher walking by. No, she had to scream that she needed help. Come on, who do you think you are? I mean, for crying out loud, if it wasn't for this oddly sketched hyena, Xander wouldn't be all wet and smell like poo for comedic purposes. But, okay, I'm getting off track. Anyways, she's been Xander's bestest of friends since, well, that day he helped open her locker as she cried for help since she couldn't open it. Xander tries the code Ellie had given him, but it doesn't quite work, so Xander steps in close and pulls the lock open thinking to impress her with his new strength. Ha ha! Xander trying to pull out the flick card, even though this is, like I said before, this isn't the girl. Well, it wasn't exactly just the lock that came with it, That's what you get for trying to impress a girl. A lock to the pre-washed toilet water face. That's what you get, Xander. Xander falls down completely, beat up from a long 2 minutes of teleporting nonsense, being swirled by his own mind, face planting into several lockers, and of course, punching himself in the face with a locker. What a great day to learn your powers. Especially the part getting knocked out by a locker that he pulled open. Ellie leaves, putting the locker door back, and thanks Xander for the help, but before questioning if he knows what cologne is, or even a shower. Jokingly, since he's still drenched in toilet water. Wow, what a day. Xander exhibiting the first use of his new powers really takes a lot out of him. So he sits back, relaxes, closes his eyes, and is woken up from the beginning bell of the day. So let's get started! Xander picks up his backpack from the floor, still dripping toilet water from his hair, and continues to walk to his first period of the day. Now, let's get started. I mean, I ain't gonna spoil the exciting day in the life of a high schooler, I mean, are you really interested in listening to an entire day of school? I mean, let's be real. We all know Xander is an extremely smart boy, right? So of course he pays attention in class. So why do I have to explain to you all about the day? Now that would waste a lot of unnecessary time, which we do not have, even though right now I'm stalling to complete the transition. He's a typical high school childlike student who always has an extreme appetite for lunch, especially now since his calorie intake should exceed any typical student. Or no, screw that, even any fully grown adult. So, by that, I randomly served him a steak with fries. And yes, those are fries, alright? They're just a little blocky. That's all I could say. Now, until we get to gym class, I mean, physical education, of course, for all you gym PE teachers out there. I meant to say physical PE. PE, just PE. Just a PE by itself, strictly PE, I promise. Just, my words are very confusing right now, okay? Because, I have the P, so also it's making the P, it's P. Well, okay. Xander gets the PE class, and let me tell you what goes down for a bit. It's an exciting time, let me tell you. So just sit down, relax, and enjoy a pleasant story. Of failure. Okay. Pretty much it's a normal class with the two separate groups, the hardcore students who think they can dominate any sport they play and go, I'm the best, we're gonna win, we try hard, there's no fun in losing, rah! Yeah, the freaking barbarians, I'd like to call them, dang, they're crazy, have you seen them? Especially when they don't win. Well, then you got the second group. The second group being the kids in class who just don't want to participate. Or, no, what the flip, no, let me rephrase that. The ones in class who just want to have fun and have a good time. It usually ends up being the group referred to as the non-competitive, which is completely bullcrap, since, everyone out there is in their own comfort levels and just having fun. But it's completely criticized because we're not doing the best of our abilities and major dumpage like that. Like, what the heck? Everyone is smiling, having a dandy of a time. Look at those two. They're building a dang good sandcastle and it looks like Xander is about to poo, but they're still smiling, so that's besides the point. Right? Look how happy they are. I'm sorry, I'm squeaking a lot, but Xander always sided with the slacker group, or as I would like to say, the fun group, except for today where the teacher assigned him to the loudmouth, Spartan, barbarian, whatever nonsense I called them group. Today was the union for soccer, and well, this is where it's going to go downhill from here, so you better get your popcorn out and popping, because it's about to go down. Literally, Xander's literally falling down the hill if you didn't notice. Well, it started as a completely normal soccer game. Xander was put center. Ellie was the goalie. The new guy introduction, Ben, you'll find out later who that is, played defense and yada yada. The game had started and Xander was on fire. No one could take the ball from him. He was literally the best out there and he was playing with the lunatic, we gotta win! People. Like, wow, mad respect, sir. Flipping professional. And as you know from the beginning of the day, Xander absolutely failed at using his new strength and you could probably assume what happens next. So, let me explain in detail. Xander gets the ball. About to shoot, takes a big step, pulls his leg back, and follows through with an exploding kick. That most likely would have popped the ball in real life, but as you know, this is not real life. Even though it's sort of talking about real life scenarios of past experiences. Who knew? Anyways, the ball surpasses everything in sight with so much power and so much force, and travels through the air in a flash, and just completely misses the goal, and bounces back into Xander's already beat up, miserable face. What a time, right? Getting sucker punched by a soccer ball. No, that's embarrassing. Yeah, past experiences. Remember that. What a time. Especially that fire alarm that cut my never mind. Alright, okay. I wonder if Xander wished his accuracy was a part of his new powers. Like, come on, getting completely knocked out by a soccer ball by yourself in gym class, PE class, with a bunch of other high schoolers who for darn sure will make fun of you. That must suck. Well, we're nearing the end now for part 2. I know. You probably want a little more about Xander getting knocked out by his own soccer ball. All you gotta do is imagine someone walking into your house, completely bruised from toes up, and of course completely scented in poop. Welcome to Xander Evan's new life. You better start get training. If you did not know what that last sentence meant, it's a promo for part 3, so thank you for watching. Bye-bye. See you next time.